Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for Options Expiration Friday, we have Mark Sebastian, COO of Option Pit. And Mark, this is quite the Friday, right? Triple witch expiration. We have S&P rebalancing. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it's been quite a busy 48 hours. We had the market make a nasty reversal midday. The Nasdaq had been down all day, but the S&P and the Dow had been holding up, and then everything just kind of dropped. Now we have the opposite, where the Nasdaq is actually leading today. I feel like the major Nasdaq stocks are a little overdone in terms of the aggressive selling, and we're going to start seeing some value buyers here. VOLQ trading at a relatively nice premium to the VIX, which tends to mean that things are a little bit stretched. And, I think that's kind of the case right now, that the NDX is a little bit oversold here.
Yeah, it's interesting. It seems like there is no correlation at all between the S&P and the Dow kind of does its own thing. The Nasdaq 100 does something else. And it seems to be that it really is tied to the 10-year, which is interesting.
Yeah, people are always surprised how interest rates and companies that need to borrow and don't make a lot of money can move in tandem, but when you think about it, it actually makes a lot of sense. If I'm using a card to pay for things and my interest rates go up, it's bad for me. And a lot of these tech names do rely on debt servicing, and that is partially why you're seeing what you're seeing. We're also seeing the dollar rally with the 10-year, and that is really bad for major multinationals that have a wide international presence. Think like Apple, Microsoft, Google. They do huge dollars overseas, and as the dollar rallies, that is really bad for their P&L. And that's another reason why you see some of these mega cap names taking it in the chin.
And Mark, when we talk about triple witch expiration, of course, all the series are going to be expiring today, and we have we have the S&P, Dow Jones rebalance at the close. When we think about expiration, does this event take place at 4:00 p.m. Eastern, or are positions being rolled throughout the week?
I mean, funds have been positioning themselves, but there is a group of index funds that are going to be doing it at the close. So yeah, we could definitely see some fireworks in the final minutes of the day today on the rebalance.
All right. Anything else you're taking a look at in terms of volatility trends as we go into next week?
Yeah, we saw the VIX settle below 20 for 3 days straight until Thursday's sell-off. I think we're in a new volatility regime. I'm expecting the VIX to go back to like 15, and I think VOLQ is going to head back to like 20, and we're going to see volatility start to normalize. It definitely feels that way. Some of the options activity I'm seeing in the VIX contract is fading it. I wish there were hint Nasdaq folks. I wish there were options on VOLQ because I think we would see similar paper of people setting up to fade the index, because volatility appears to be normalizing after 13 plus months of high volatility.
So what kind of positions are you seeing? Are people just selling vol at this point?
People are buying out of the money puts in the volatility complex. The July 15s, April 19, 18s, and 17s in VIX. Every month, every downside put is seeing heavy put buying. And I think that is the market truly positioning itself for volatility normalization.
Kind of makes sense. Considering what we went through second quarter and third quarter last year, I'm sure everyone's looking to check out over the summer too. So that would kind of be a nice break for all of us. Mark, great to catch up with you as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.